What did we put in the how do I, Joe?
How do I introduce my non-nerdy friends or family to my favorite geeky hobbies?
I don't know, man. And the truth is, I've been podcasting for over 20 years, and there's still people in my close vicinity that have my dad, no idea. No, I've tried to show him the YouTube channels. I've tried to send him links. I've tried to show him the different shows. Told him about it. Took a picture. It's all he ever talked about is how Leo Laporte did this and Leo Laporte did that. Had Leo Laporte live on my show at a convention. Took a great picture with him. And my dad's like, "What's he doing there?" I'm like, "Talking to me." That's what he. What? So I don't know that I can answer this, Joe. What help me, Obi Joe Kenobi.
Yeah, but the podcast isn't your only nerdy hobby. I think it's trying to find that intersectionality where you can ease people into it. Like with anime, for instance, there's a lot of people that they don't like the medium of anime. It has nothing to do with the story or anything like that. And some people you're just not going to get through to that. Like my in-laws, they don't care for animated stuff in general. Like they'll watch it very rarely, but in general, they just don't watch anything animated. And so I know that's not an intersectionality for us. There's no Venn diagram there for overlap. But when the new live action How to Train Your Dragon came out, they were all about that. They enjoyed that. And so I knew that would be something that they would like, even though they don't really care for animated stuff. And so I didn't go with the animated version.
Yeah. And that's the key. You got me into anime. Now I'd seen some things before. It didn't, there's certain things like Akira was very much my cup of tea. Neo, can never say it right. Neo Genesis Evangelion was my thing. But I was never a huge anime fan, and all this stuff. I'd see posters and whatnot. And then Joe said, after a while of us working together, talking, getting to know each other, hanging out, road tripping, he was like, "Hey, you need to check out Demon Slayer, and let me tell you why." And he knew exactly how to present it to me. I went, "All right, I'll think about it." And then, and also he had talked about his love of the different animes. I mean, as much as Kurt is known for Balatro, we know 75% of the time, and what are you nerding out about? It's going to be some kind of anime for Joe. And so, just openly sharing his passion and excitement, then finding out really kind of what made me tick and what made me get interested in things, and then matching those together. Go, oh, try this, and he was absolutely right. I mean, look at the decoration.
Yep.
See, I got Zeniths over there. I got I just lost my train of thought. Inosuke. I got it. Inosuke.
And you have a couple of the Hashira above your right shoulder as well. But yeah. I still need to get you to try Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, because I think you would absolutely love that.
I just hadn't got to it.
You just, every time I bring it up, you're like, "Oh, the meme! Oh, the meme!" I'm like,
okay, no, I understand it now because I watched the live action film. But
you watched the live action? How dare you?
It was easy and it was there. And now I understood the meme. The kids, easy enough, right? Is as same as I got to know their interests. After I was about 15 episodes into season 1 of Demon Slayer, I found my daughter watching it, Zoe, the youngest. I don't know if her friend introduced her to it or if she found it because she shared our Netflix or whatever. But I talked to her about it. Now we've been watch buddies ever since and seen all of them together. Ryland, it turns out he likes deck building almost as much as I did because I brought Dominion home. He not only two that consistently play it. And he actually, I showed him dominion.org or whatever it is where you can play online. He does that sometimes. Yep. I was showing him Slay the Spire last night, Slay the Spire 2, because I'm a second player. He played it enough with me that we're going to get him a copy and we're going to play together. So you just find those things like, oh, would you just come look at this for a minute? Check it out, share it. Outside of family, it's really Joe's method. I mean, it's just being unabashedly happy about what you love.
And one thing that I think is critical, one of the best bits of advice I could give on this subject, I think, don't be offended if they don't like it. Because because if that's going to be your reaction, they're just not going to try anything. But they're a lot more willing to try something if they know that you're not going to be like, what? That's the best thing ever. What do you mean you didn't like it? There's things that you can think are fantastic that just aren't everyone's cup of tea. And I think if you go into that with that understanding and let them know that, look, if you don't like it, that's fine. Yeah, but like one of my favorite anime, I tell people, I'm like, look, it's very weird the first half. And if you're not willing to give it an honest try and watch over half of it before it really kicks into gear, it's not for you. Just don't even try it.
Right. And that's how Joe found out Cooking in Dungeon was about meth.
Yeah, they make meth out of mandrakes. They just crush them up. It's great.
David says Invincible slaps, absolutely. And my older two kids actually told me about Invincible. They were like, "Oh, Dad, are you watching this thing? Because you would love it." And they were right. I mean, it's
from the clips I've seen, that seems like something you would really like. Animated and dark superhero.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Keep going. I mean, you're nailing it. Yeah. It's different. And then he says the kids all love One Piece, which is, and then you can share, hopefully you can share that with them. You try. That's the thing that, as I've probably been the most upset with Erin about all her life, is she's just said, I'm not the mom who plays. I'm like, but you are. You did when they were little. You can. We started when we were first married. We didn't have money to do stuff. We played video games and we played card games. We still sit last night and almost every night playing Tears of the Kingdom. You know, we restarted. We almost beat it, so she restarted it. So we're doing it.
You
all
almost
over again.
beat it.
Yeah, well, I hold off on beating it because it feels like once you do that, it feels like it's over. But she hadn't found all the core rocks, and there's other little side missions we could do. But yeah, we'd gotten it down to basically just about time to go kill Ganon. And we know from the first one, when we do that, it doesn't feel fun exploring anymore. It's like, as long as you know it's out there, the game just keeps going. So anyway,
yeah,
she does play. But when you tell yourself, oh, I'm not the person who likes anime, I'm not you know what? Sometimes you don't have to. If it's your kids you're trying to connect with, I know it's not what David said. I'm just taking it from that. But if your kids love One Piece and you want to connect with them, sit down and just be there for 30 minutes. And if it's that horrible, One Piece is not that horrible. But if it's like a Disney Channel thing, you have to be honest with your kids too. Go, we got to find something different. We got to try something different. But you can find something.
Yeah, my older boys have been binging a lot of anime lately.